Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time seeing me, hi, my name is Cookie, and if not, you are very welcome. Today's video is a continuation of a video that you may have seen by now, but it's just answering questions that you guys have and just sharing our experience. I'm just going to continue with the questions. They're going to introduce themselves first, and then we're going to talk about a lot of things. So yeah. Okay, so you guys are going to forgive us because like we've had a long day, but it has been fun, but a long day nonetheless. So yeah, we're going to just start. So,
hi guys,
your
my
name?
name is Kuti.
Hi guys, my name is Tracy.
Hi guys, my name is Claire.
Hi guys, this is Winnie.
Hi guys, this is Grace.
Her name is Grace. And my name is Jane.
Hi guys, my name is Machiavelli.
Okay, now that you all know their names, something I want to tell you is that all, not even one, not two, every single one of these beautiful girls that you are seeing have been abroad educated. These girls have,
That's what's up.
you know, in the United Kingdom, they have an education, not just 1 degree, 2 degrees. And they have some of them distinctions. In short, if not all of them, so we're just waiting. We still wait. So at some point, some of them have graduated from like universities in the UK, and some of them are still waiting to graduate. So the questions I'm going to be asking now are questions that you may want answers to. I'm also going to be asking some like, you know, women, girl-centric questions as well. The question for this particular video is, what has your experience been with toasting? Have they been toasting? Do you feel more attractive here? You know, do you feel less attractive here? Personally, me, I grew up in Nigeria. Nigeria is predominantly black, mostly black people. So the only thing was, are you fine or are you not fine? Like, are you attractive? Are you considered attractive or are you not considered attractive? That was the only thing. Everybody was black there. Like, do you get, like, it was black guys, it was black girls, right? So we didn't have to worry about, like, basically the dating pool was fair, I would say, because everybody was level playing field now, that kind of thing. Yeah. And so in terms of like going out, if you go out, you're going to get approached. It's just a thing, as a hot babe or as a babe. Like if you go out, like people are going to approach you, especially even sometimes when you're not even trying, people will still approach you on the streets. And I feel like African guys are a lot more bold. Like they walk up to you and talk to you whether you want it or not, like, I guess. But for this country, as I came to this country, it was different. So now I'm just going to, for me personally, it was different. So I'm going to allow every other person like explain their own experiences and then, you know, to come back to me. So yeah, do you guys understand? Like, okay. So.
I feel attractive here because on a constant, my man is always, you know. But for the toasting, the guys here are just the worst.
Error.
I like it. They will humble you. Everybody.
Yeah, it's a very
it's
humbling
a very
experience.
humbling
That's something else.
It's
a very humbling experience.
But like the toasting ladder has gone short. So it has actually gone short. It has gone short. So
it is gone.
If in Nigeria it's like 10, but here it'd be like 2, 3.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
I feel like the guys down here, like not the Nigerians, they are not as audacious as our Nigerians, but as back home. There's this confidence the Nigerians back home have. You can be in a G-Wagon, this guy will come down from bike and come and talk on you, wind down, want to talk to you, which is kind of, I mean, it's their thing. But down here, just like nobody really just cares. Everybody's just trying to pay their bills and live their life and stuff. But the dating pool shrunk a lot, massively. And then there's the Nigerian married men.
Yeah,
In this UK,
they love it.
It's in like with their rings and all, like.
I'm telling you not to worry.
And I'm like, I can see your rings, like that's not a problem.
Forget about my wife.
And I'm like,
I'm talking to you
well,
right
if
now.
you don't respect your marriage, I respect marriage as an institution. I mean, I know they do. And then even the one that called me, first conversation, like, can you cook? Hello, I said I can't cook. So you buy food outside? Yes. Just leave me the hell alone.
Yeah.
But down here, you realize if you have self-esteem issues, if you do not know who you are, if you are not confident in yourself as a woman, it can mess with your head. Because you're going to get here, you're not going to get that attention.
Yeah, and that's
that
some
you used to
period.
I think if you're going to end up meeting somebody, there's a very high chance that you're most likely to meet somebody through a mutual friend.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
Just randomly down here.
It's very rarely that like you get those random.
Yeah, somebody walks up to you. Can I have your number? That used to happen back home. Or I went out for a drink and I just saw this guy.
That's how we started talking. Yeah.
Not here. It doesn't really happen here. So try to go out if you're ever gonna meet somebody. But whatever the case, just be happy by yourself, Sha, because if it be, I feel the same.
You feel the same?
Because I have not been pushed in any way to change. I've always had a good understanding of what the UK is like and what the culture here, relationship-wise, is compared to back home. So no, it didn't affect my head that much.
Okay. Well, I think it's still same. It's still same for me. Just that sometimes I get to mistake most of their gesture because like you see guys using all these friendly words, hi love, hi this, and the gesture is really friendly. But sometimes you get to ask yourself, is he okay? Like, does he like me? Yeah, maybe it's kind of like weird or something like that. But I've come to understand, like, well, it's saying if someone actually likes you, they really come forward. They are really plain about that. Like, oh, look, I like you. And that's it. But whereas in Nigeria, they have to go like, through cycles, go up, go down. Oh, let's hang out. You wanna, where are you? Are you home? Can you, stuff like that. But I think it's the same thing, just that it's just a different approach. So it's
and also the guys here are more friendly.
Yeah, they're more friendly. So you can easily mistake their friendly gestures.
So you feel like as attractive as you felt in Nigeria, you still feel the same level of
because like I think it's even more sincere. If you're ugly, I tell you, there's something wrong with you. Like they try to tell you the truth, but if you're pretty, like, you need no one to tell you. You just, head will keep turning and all of that. And sometimes you get like compliments as well. You get compliments from girls as well. Whereas in Nigeria, I think you hardly get compliments from girls because people say like weird. Yeah, you get compliment from girls, don't get me wrong, but it's quite rare.
What you're saying,
But in the UK, someone
is very
just walk up,
just like, oh, you look good.
Oh my God, you're so pretty. I love you. Like, you look so nice, babe. Yeah, you get that. Yeah, so
so
funny. That's it for me.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I'm just like, it's just me. Honestly, I'm always part of the people that say nobody can make you feel bad if you don't make yourself feel bad. I'm a fine girl, like
period.
See,
and that's on self-worth.
And my head is high because I'm fine.
That's it.
You get problem. It's your problem. It's not my issue. Like, so
soft babe.
I mean, I've never really thought about it like that. Maybe because I'm not good for man at the moment. I have one, so I'm cool. So I'm honestly not stressing. Like, it's not like I said,
and that's unhinged girls.
Let me find man or something. But honestly, in UK, there's been a few. Fine girl. Last week I was on the call with Cookie and one boy just came to me. That's the first time in my life in this country. He says whether I have boyfriend. I answer yes. He say that it doesn't matter. Let him take me out for drinks. Although the person that was talking, he didn't look like somebody I can follow. I was like confused. So they used to walk out people in UK. It has never happened to me. Like it's just friend of a friend. But obviously in Nigeria, everybody. See, somebody can just be on bike. They could just shout.
For your life.
So, so basically, it's not a thing of feeling less attractive. No, not like that. It's just weird for me. Like if I see a guy walk up to a girl in UK, like you didn't know her before, not a mutual friend, not you met her in somewhere that you know other people. It's just weird for me. Like okay, and the whole married men saga. I'm talking on this medium now. I'm using this medium to pass myself. If you're a married man in UK and you're following small girls, you better change because fire is hot.
Amen.
Because I don't understand. People they're unnecessarily bold.
Oh my God.
Like, let me not even start because if I start now, I'm going to throw correct direct shades and the owners will catch it ASAP. So I won't say anything.
No violence.
But all I'm going to say is, if you are married, follow your wife.
Like that one is my wife.
What's the word? The value people said is for what? For better, for worse. Don't be following small girls. There's nothing you want to use them and do. Thank you very much. God bless. And the girls too that are following the married men. Look at me and look at you very well. Fire is hot. All of you enter it because you cannot find single men. It's the ones that have wife. Anyway, I'm not married though, because people think now that why is she so angry? I'm not a married woman, but
I'll start with what Moni said. Like, I feel like it's just me.
Let's say microphone.
Like, I'm just me. I don't feel more or less attractive. I feel how I've always felt. And I don't know whether it's just me that the whole toasty is to give anxiety. I will run. Like,
she just need to run.
I'm not joking.
Like, somebody come and call you.
No, Nigeria has given me so much
bad experience.
like so much bad. I'll not even say bad experience, but the stories I've been hearing is really scary. That if you like drive up to me with your Benz or whatever, I'll think you want to kidnap me and I'll just start running. Yes, that's how bad it is for me. And I'll think
you need someone to love you.
Somebody should
it's not even
just
itself. Like, there was a period that it was so rampant.
Was it the time when they were saying if you sit in the front car, your blood will be entering?
Yes, I was just.
You've never heard that.
You've never heard
You not hear that? Like,
No.
Then there was
I didn't hear it.
There was this handkerchief
it.
on.
did you hear it?
It was a thing of if you enter cars, if you use your hand and quickly swipe on that.
Yeah,
place,
to see if
calabash
anything.
will-
Have you not heard this? Have you not heard this?
I'm just saying, there's just so many bad stories that just gave me this mindset or anxiety not to trust all these toasters because I felt like all of them were coming to use me for rituals.
What is wrong with you?
So, and again, I'm such a homebody, so I'll not even count the whole toasting thing. But obviously, if you pull up or pull out in Nigeria, like you just dress up and make yourself feel alright and you step out like this, there's always somebody to say hello.
Hello, sister.
But in this UK, if you're shining from head to toe,
Period. Nobody.
everybody else is going their way with their hoodies and you're just shining for yourself.
Our shift.
Exactly.
Everybody's going for a
So,
shift.
You have to just tell yourself, I'm shining.
Yeah, no, for
I know
real.
that you're shining.
Yeah.
And not even think about any other person. If not, it's so easy not to be seen here. Like, it's so easy to feel that you're not seen.
Yeah,
100%.
100%.
No one really cares about you, or are you not doing enough? Are you not looking pretty enough? It's so easy to feel that way. And if you just tell yourself you're shining, you just fall into one very dark hole that you'll not be able to crawl out from easily. So yeah, anytime I manage to come out, I'm always at home, so I'm not even bothered about the whole way that they are coming to jack me or not. Where will they see me? So I'm like, yeah, anytime I step out, and even if I feel like nobody is approaching me, I know I'm still approachable.
No, that's your worth. That's actually very valid.
I know I'm still approachable, so I don't need anybody's dusty son
to tell
come
you.
and tell
Did
me.
you hear what she just said?
Yeah.
I don't need anybody's what?
Dusty son.
And that's
on knowing your worth.
You
Like,
can't tell me that I'm pretty before I believe I'm pretty. So yeah, that's it. Sisters, when you're coming to UK,
So
you brace up.
no, 100%. You have to brace up as you're coming here because.
And then I'm thinking about that tells you, yeah, fine girl.
Yeah. Also, like if you get all your validation from like people outside telling you, like to be honest, even if you don't get all your validation, there's just a culture shift. There's just a difference when you come here. It's like because really and truly, when you relocate, when you move abroad, right, you start being finer. That's on period. Like you start being finer just
Skin
because
will start
you have access to more resources. The weather is good, like your skin is nice. Any skincare products you're using will continue working. So like you're just going to look finer, but you'll not be getting plenty people telling you that all the time. You just have to get used to like self-validating. That's just it. Like
Hi guys.
Okay.
I feel like my experience is different from everyone. I think I get approached more than I did.
Oh, context. Sorry,
Like,
context.
I just the context.
Excuse me.
Stop
sorry.
it.
Excuse me. I'm going to allow Tracy to give you her story, but context, I feel, is like the same way all of us like are from Nigeria. Tracy is not Nigerian. She's going to tell you guys where she's from, right?
I'm from Malawi. I grew up in South Africa, and like in both countries, like almost everybody's looks like me.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like the men there are still bold. They'll still approach you, ask for your number. But I feel like here it's like on steroids. Like like I don't let it like get to me. When I'm just like, because also a lot of the times like they say, okay, let me take you out for a drink and stuff. And then you get there and the conversation is just like, oh, I've always wanted to be with a black woman with big hips and small waist.
What the hell?
I've always imagined. And it's just like...
No, like they'll tell you like that.
Yes.
Yeah,
Straight
up. So a lot of it is just because they fetishize me. So even like at work, like you find like the language that people use to describe me, like even like from like my bosses, or like when I'm walking at lunchtime with like my colleagues, just everywhere. Just there's a lot of like most of it is just people fetishizing me.
Yeah, that's so sad.
Whereas like back home, almost every other woman looks like me. So yes, I get approached, but like here it's just like everyone is trying to bother me.
She's she can't relate.
Yeah, I just feel like everyone's just trying to bother me. Like, like come correct to just leave me. If it's because you had, I think there's a difference between thinking someone's attractive and versus, you know, some woman you imagine in your fantasy or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's weird. Like it's weird. I don't want that. It's weird. I think I feel the same in terms of attractiveness. I wouldn't say I feel more attractive yet because I get more attention. Like I said, I find it very annoying. Because a lot of it is, it's a fetish. It's not really like, it's not really genuine, like attraction, like, because the way that they speak to you is like they lack respect. Like they will come off as respect, like, okay, let me take you out for a drink, but I don't think they realize that the conversation that continues from there is oftentimes offensive. So I wouldn't like rate myself based off of
what they're saying. That's
like,
totally fine.
I think I feel the same in terms of like being more, what's the word? Is it attractive? Yeah, I think I feel the same. But then in terms of like people approaching me, I don't know. I feel like when I'm working or something, or like me when I go somewhere, I can tell like eyes are on me, like people are looking at me and stuff. But like it's really hard for them to approach. I feel like to me, I just feel like people just get intimidated. I don't know, but like that's how I just feel. But and what would I say again?
That's all.
That's it basically. And then like when I go out with like maybe a guy or something, I can usually I like normally see where like guys will be like, oh, giving them thumbs up, like that kind of thing. Like when I go out with a guy, another guy can be like, oh, thumbs up. Or like when I go out with a guy, like I always notice like people always stare at me and stuff like that. So I'm just like, okay, is it that? Why are you staring at me? You cannot approach me. So, but I think it's the same.
The final thing that I just want to ask is, you know how like I think it's quite popular the way they say that, you know, the way black men. Something I want to point out is that black men and black women are not on the same social ladder in terms of like social, I don't want to say credibility or attractiveness. That's an attractiveness scale. I feel like black guys are definitely at the top of the chain. Maybe even if they are not like number one, they'll be like number two under Arabs, mostly because Arabs are rich. So if you consider money, then Arab guys, yes. But if you consider just like packaging, swag, utensils for facilities for other things, and like and like every other thing, and you know the way like black guys allegedly treat, let me not say allegedly, the way black guys are, like the way Africa is, like black guys are mostly like providers, so the way they tend to be naturally, I feel they are like at the top of the food chain. Whereas the sisters, I'll say we are not us here because we're educated, beautiful, and we know our worth, but like it is said that black women are at the bottom of the food chain. And like I've seen things like TikTok, the internet, where people are like, you need to like just come correct. You cannot just see a black girl just being casual. You can literally see any other race of girl, she can be casual, messy bun, everything, and they're still like, ooh, like whistling and everything. And then you see black girls, they cannot just go out, like is there with the chokehold of like you have to just dress up, do your makeup, do this one, like you have to come correct. You cannot just forget to comb your hair. You like, do you get what I'm saying? Like you have to like condition your hair, deep condition, and you guys know how wash day is. Do you get? So it's like we don't have the same grace of, you know, just coming out how we are, messy bun, roll out of bed. It's not that people don't do it, people can, but it's just we don't have that same grace. And like, what people feel about that whole thing where like, you know, we're at the bottom of the food, not us, but you know, that black women are like at the bottom of the food chain. Do you guys think like it is true? Have you like noticed it as well, or is it just a myth? Or do you get like, I don't know what you guys think?
No, like I'm not going to particularly say, oh, bottom of the food chain. I just feel like the guys have how do I explain it? I don't want to say they have it better, but then again, you know, it's kind of normal that it's the guy that works, it's the guy that chooses what he likes. You as the girl, I mean, in some cases they say, oh, you should choose what you like. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, you make your choices.
Yeah.
But it's a guy, before he even walks up to you, is the one that will know, oh, I like this person or I don't, or this person, I find this person. But as a girl, everybody walk up to you and then now going to say, oh, is this one I want and it's not this one. So I feel like that decision, like that first-hand decision is mostly for the guys. Like a guy could literally say, oh, it's a white girl I want to follow tomorrow. But a girl cannot just sit down and say, okay, oh, today it's white girl. Except, of course, you're Doriavi. Of course.
Respect!
Like, she's breaking the back.
Respect to the sister.
Like, you cannot just random black girl cannot just say, oh, like me now, I come there and say, tomorrow now is, you know, Idris Elba. For me, where do you want to see it? So, like, but honestly, a guy can literally say, tomorrow. Even if I ask her and she not agree, I will ask.
You will still have the the audacity.
Yeah, Johnson, I don't know about the bottom of the, you know, social ladder, but I feel like it's just choices basically. Like
I feel like historical stereotypes play a big role in why black women are treated at the bottom versus black men. Like you mentioned in the start of the video, like black men is all about, you know, they're strong, masculine.
Yeah.
Big
they're like, what masculinity should look like. They describe
what masculinity should be. And I feel like black women, it's the language that's used to describe us. Whereas like,
strong black
woman, angry
masculine traits. Yes. They don't look at you and see fragile and feminine.
Because for men, they're expected to be strong, and so it's good for them because they're black men.
Yeah.
But as a woman, because we don't, not that we have the same traits, but because
we're the same race.
We're the same race. So for us, it makes us look like, as a woman, why are you possessing? Not that we have but like, so yeah.
No, yeah, I definitely get what you're saying. That's actually a very good point.
Because even things like, if you're treated unjustly in any situation, like in a shop or anywhere, it's like you're expected not to react because you're a black person. Like, you're easily labeled as angry black, versus like only now recently you have like Karens, but like it doesn't really change their position in society. Like, they're still treated
the same
versus black women.
I don't want to be that label because everyone is already like, oh, this angry black
expecting
woman.
it from you.
Yeah, you breathe in, even in situations where you're literally supposed to change it for someone.
Yeah, you now have to be calm.
You now have to be calmer than normal because you don't want to be this angry black woman.
Right, so sorry you guys, I know that I just want to ask a question very quickly. So like as if
please
my question is what's your take on this whole strong black woman? I'm not strong, I'm very much not strong. I'm very much dependent. Don't even come I'm not independent nada. I'm very much like, I mean, this is not like in a bad way, but I want to be taken care of.
I think black woman is coming from the struggles of a black woman.
Exactly. I don't want to struggle. I'm not part of them.
No, the natural struggle of a black woman that you literally have to fight to get where you want to get, or fight to get what you want. That's it.
I think it's actually a manipulative word.
Yeah, that's what I think. It makes you feel like you don't deserve those care. Like, no.
Historically, when women, like in marriages and in relationships, a woman is expected, irrespective of what your husband is doing,
Because you're strong woman.
Yeah.
Deal with it, handle it. They have used that word strong to manipulate them into being in difficult, horrible situations.
And still stay there because
Do you understand? And they continue to do it. And it's just...
They're strong.
And now it's a case of, nobody expects you to... You just find yourself being guarded. Because everybody expects you to be angry, to be this and to be that.
But like, why wouldn't you be angry if you're being like treated unjustly in the world?
You have every right to be.
But it's like we're not allowed to be.
Society is not just fair to women in general, or
to
fair
women
to
in
black
general,
women,
and also dependent on the location. Actually, because in the UK, from experience, I get more respect from white guys than black guys. They're saying things like colleagues and stuff. I have been, when we're doing our shift work, care and all of that, we're all working, and because you're the female you should cook, and I'm like, why? Ask him to cook, he really does it. Like, he's a man. I'm like, he's a staff. And somebody had a problem with me saying that. And it became a case of you don't have respect. But if you work with a white person, you are a colleague and we're here for work. Do you understand? And when these same black men work with white females, you see them in a different light.
Oh my God, it's true.
Do you understand? So it's just this thing about
microaggression.
It's that microaggression. Everybody having this urge or feeling they have this right to bring down black women, and once you try to fight that, it's a case of you're aggressive, you're angry, you're not respectful, you're not well brought up.
And this is not even a Gen Z thing.
It's
not a feminist thing. It's just understanding what it is.
And
like
it's
not.
It's coming
there's
from
nobody
the
for me
feminism.
Disrespect is worse from the black men.
From the black men.
Black men need to step
even the women sometimes. Like even the black women sometimes. Like honestly, I had I'm not gonna say let me not say somehow like an emotional breakdown kind of thing, and then I had someone tell me, why are you crying? You're not supposed to cry, you just dust your face. I mean, I know that I will sort it out, but at that moment, allow me to do what I want to do. I understand that at the end of the day, if I finish crying, it's me that will stand up and say, okay, let me now sort it out. But don't at that moment start saying, you're not supposed to be crying now, you're supposed to be stronger than this. Like, I mean, come on.
They just like black women. So I've told somebody at work before that, I want my husband to be successful, I want my husband to be rich. Like, are you marrying your husband for money? I'm like, is it bad to want my husband to
I'm not married for money.
It just became this whole conversation of how I like money too much because I'm saying, and I'm asking this person, like, you wake up at 6 a.m, 5:30 every day, almost every day, you get into your car, you drive here, and you keep doing this. Are you coming here for fun? Is it like,
do you understand? Every single thing revolves around money. This video
money makes your life easier.
It's money.
Everything.
So please,
as a black person, as a black woman, they expect you to be okay with whatever you get. With whatever you are giving.
Like the world dictates what you choose.
You have no right to complain, or you have this, you should be grateful. You don't have a right to want more, to aspire to want more. It's wrong, which I find quite annoying. And as I said, I like, maybe it's just my experience, but you see, black men, I don't think they like us.
No, but it's also self-hate, because where do they come from? They come from a black woman.
What does your mother look like?
Honestly, for real,
if a black guy is acting, for real, if a black man is acting a fool, right? Like, and do you know what? Like, I've had, not in this country, but I've had black guys say stuff like, you're not even light-skinned to me, like, personally, and like, obviously, like, I was young and dumb, but like, knowing what I know now, like, it's crazy, because what do you mean? Like, what do you actually mean? Like, is your mom light-skinned? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you mad? Like,
colorism.
So, like, it's like, colorism is also a thing, but like,
everybody should fuck off.
I just think, like, that's, if there's anything like I'm grateful for, is like this whole, even though it has negative effects now, as with everything, is yin yang, right? Like, I would say this whole soft life movement, material girl, if it has done anything, at least it has made my sisters realize that they can release themselves from the shackles. And like honestly, you don't have to be strong. You're not strong. In short, if you push me now, I'll just fall. I'm not strong. I'm not strong. I'm not trying to be strong for anybody. And like it has made like women in general, and specifically black women, right, like just know that, you know, I'm not here to do power mic for you. It is what it is. Like if you stress me, I'm out of here.
Gone.
And it's making people demand more, and that's so good. So yeah.
Shout out to our
But it's not like what even
No, shout out to black guys that actually like treat like black women very well,
because they're
so great. Because oh my god, I know that like immaturity plays a part in this, but honestly, I know for a fact that the way like dusty black guys treat other races of girls and other desirable, I would say, just in quotes, right, races, it's not the same way like the audacity that they will have to be doing a black girl anyhow, even because of endurance. You know, they think a lot of guys in this country a lot of guys in this country, they'll do something they will never do if they were dating a white girl. They'll be doing it when they're dating a black girl, because that white girl, she's going to report you to the police, like she's going to ruin your life. But then the black girl will be like, do you want me to spoil his visa? Like, I'm being considerate. Do you get what I'm saying? Like things that they will never do to other races, they'll be doing it to black men because of that endurance. LOL. Just try these modern day black girls. I'm begging you, try them. Try them and
because
see if you're not going to go to jail. Try them.
If I start dealing with you and you come and say, and your friend comes to me and start saying about me, I'm a witch, and I'm like, yes, I am.
Yes, no, we have wickedness. We now have wickedness.
I'm wicked. Yes, I am.
Yes.
You're heartless, by all means. Like, whatever it is you're throwing at me, I'm accepting it, but I'm still doing what I want to do.
Period.
And I'm still going to deal with you if I feel like, you've crossed that line. Because there's just this, think about how it will affect him.
How it will affect him.
Think about he has dependent. I'm like, he should
think
have
about your own
about
family.
that.
Yes.
Not
before
me.
You do things.
He's the one responsible for his life, not me. So you think about the effect of your action, how it will affect you, probably your family, your dependents, and whatever. And don't give me that. Don't put me in that position of. Don't give me that power. If you know you don't want someone to make any hard decision concerning your life, don't give the person that power. If you've crossed a certain line with me, you've given me that power, and then whatever it is I do,
that's it.
That's your business.
Yeah, that's all. Like that's really all for this video. I feel like this video was. I feel like this video was a bit heavy, but like these are conversations that need to be had, I believe, and like it's so important because all of us here have experienced things like this at one point or the other. But yeah, this is like the end of this video. I hope it was just a conversation for all of us, but I hope it was insightful for you. Please tell me what you think in the comments below. And you know, all these educated girls, we still gotta have fun. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.